welcome back to the channel. Just picked this up this week. I haven't even cleaned this knife up. It is a case 47 pattern, so it's 3 7/8 inches, and a pretty little knife here from 1979. Going to show off this knife and talk a little bit about that 47 pattern. It's a little deeper than you might think. So we'll see you in the video if you're interested in that. Hey, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Hi to all my viewers, my loyal minions. We've got a little special knife for you today. Yeah, look at that. Look at the bone in that. We're going to get a closer look at that bone. Haven't cleaned this knife up. That's the only thing. Just got it this week. Had a little bit of rust on it. I'll show you that. And just, did a facial cleansing on it to make it presentable. But it's a cool looking little knife. And so what do we got here? This is a... Geez, let me just read it. 06247 pen. That is the model number. And this is the pen blade. That's the pen blade right there. And you have nickel silver pens, nickel silver shield, nickel silver bolsters, and nickel silver liners. Look at that. Pretty cool. Everything's nickel silver in this knife. Really well made knife from 1979. I'll show you that in a minute. You can see some of that rust there. So I just kind of brushed that off. I haven't got rid of it or hit it. I just knocked it down some, put some lube in there. This thing was a little lazy. When you open up the blade here, it has snap now. You can see the Case XX USA, and one little lonely dot there makes it a 1979. Yeah, really overall pretty good shape. Like I said, the snap is not tremendous. You never know what you're going to get off of eBay. You can see a little bit of that rust right there. I haven't scrubbed this. I was when I got this. It had a nice patina on it. It still does, but like I said, you can see that rust, and there's a little bit of pitting up here. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and clean this blade up because with the rust there, I want to get all of that rust out of there. And let's see. Let's look at that pen blade here. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. So, if you know the 47 pattern, it is probably because of a Stockman. But like so many of Case's knife patterns, they come in a bunch of different varieties. There's no single blade 47 that I'm aware of, but you have this opposite end pattern here, and it comes in a kind of like a moose that has the large blade on this side would be like a spear point, and then it comes as a 47 SP, which is a spay blade. This is a pen blade, and then it also has a really weird one called a 47 FK, and instead of this pen blade, it has a fork blade over here, so it looks like a fork, not with multiple tongs, but just like a cutout in it, like a V at the end of the blade. It's a flat blade with a cutout in it, and it's used for gardening, and that was called a groundskeeper knife. So pretty interesting. But the pattern overall has a lot of variety in it. You have, of course, the Stockman version. You have a whittler version, and there's even a 4-blade version. So once I get all of them, I'll do a video on, what all of them look like. It'd be really cool if I could pick up one of those groundkeepers, but you don't see them too often. So let's look at this bone a little closer. All right, let's zoom her in. Zoomeroonie. Look at the color in that bone. And then you've got some feathering here. Look at that. Let's see. Just really beautiful. Look at that. Oh, come on, snap in. See those little spots in there? Looks really cool. It's in overall really good shape. You can see some more of that right there. Just beautiful looking. Haven't polished it or anything. There's a little crack right here. Not really worried about that at all. But yeah, man, it's good looking. I like that color. Kind of dark. Reddens up right there. You can see the red, but it looks brown here. It's going to look outstanding when I get some polish on that thing and get this knife cleaned up a little bit. I've got to clean it up now because I don't want that blade rusting. It's a CV blade, so I got to get all that rust out of there. I have to sand up on it. Let me show you on the inside here real quick before we leave. Polish, mirror polish in there. See that? Killer action on this pen blade. Listen to that. Pretty good action on the clip blade. All right. Just another really cool addition to my case collection. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. I have a bunch of cool knives coming in this week, maybe next week. So, yeah, we'll catch them all.